is Dakota Bell and this is Red Shadow Forge. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a review on our Ameribrade 2x72 belt sander. First I'm going to go over some of the components, then I'm going to explain to you why I think this thing is awesome. So first of all, our specific setup, we bought the motor from Ameribrade. They offer various different sizes of motors that you could buy from them, or you could use your own, but we purchased ours from them. It is a 1.5 horsepower motor, non-variable speed. It has a 110 volt input, and we're using the 4-inch drive wheel with a 7/8 inch board, a keyed bore, and that drives the whole belt. We have a 9 1/4 by a 5-inch work rest, and then we're using the platen setup. They do offer a contact wheel, but we haven't made that purchase yet. That is on our list of things to do. So one of the things I really like about this is how easy everything is to move and adjust. Same with these switches up here. There's the green start switch, super easy, and then the big giant red stop switch, which there is another button underneath, but this is just for like an emergency stop situation. So let me backtrack. I'm going to go over the mounting part of it. When we originally mounted this, it was very easy once we got everything unboxed, but there is a guidance / tutorial on the Ameribrade website, which we will have a link in the description below if you guys want to check that out. So there are 4 bolts on each side, 1 bolt on each side. There's 4 bolts total on the original mounting plate, and then there's a mounting plate that bolts onto the actual frame itself for the motor, and there's 4 bolts in that as well. And there's, once you get it bolted on and everything's lined up, these little adjustable bolts right here control everything. So if you want to take your workstation off, there's just these 2 bolts on the side, and they've got really big knobs so you can adjust them easily. You just unscrew those, move your workstation over if you don't want to use it. Then you've got the whole platen right here, which is adjusted by the top 2. You move it back and forth, push it in and out as needed. Then you want to put it back on. Same thing. It slides on very easily. Everything was made in America. Everything is powder coated with the blue paint from Ameribrade. I've had no issues with it rusting or anything like that. It's done a very good job, and for the current time being, it's actually outside, so that pretty much does a really good job of showing me how well the paint is on it. It's not rusting at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing set up, and I'll show you guys how good this thing actually performs. This up here is the tensioning, the belt tensioner. It's super easy to use. There's a little hook on the bottom. Just release the hook, move it up. It's held on by 2 springs, and it does its job. Super easy to use. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to operate this thing. I'm using a piece of 1075. It's about a 1/4 inch thick. I'm just going to grind away. This is an old belt. It's a 36 grit, so it still should work pretty well. So I've got everything tightened up. Just double check everything and make sure you've got your safety glasses on. Sparks are going to fly. So I'm going to get to it. It would cut a lot more if this was a fresh belt, but like I said, this is an older one, but it really does quite a number on this steel. It eats through just about everything I've used on it. I haven't had any issues. It's super easy to operate. It's super easy to move around. If you do want to change it, put it on a new work table, or even if you want to get back on the website, Ameribrade offers a steel stand that you can buy for this if you want it in one stationary spot. I'm not quite sure of the price, but I know they do have that option on their website available. So this thing's super easy to operate, super easy to move. I absolutely love it. And eventually we're going to look into getting more options that they do offer. Like I said, the contact wheel and eventually the variable speed motor, which does not work with GFCI connections. So keep that in mind if you are going to use the variable speed motor. Like I said, this thing is phenomenal. I absolutely love it, and I highly recommend it to anybody who's considering it. So check out the link below again, like I said, for the website if you want to get on Ameribrade.com. Also, if you like this video, please comment, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to YouTube. We also have Facebook, Instagram, and a website, redshadowforge.com. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time.